Hi there, Suzannah here from the Tapping Association, and today we're going to be tapping on the impact of broken promises, specifically those when we were younger. Now, I'm sure that you've experienced moments where you felt let down by someone that you trusted or someone that you relied on, and that can leave you feeling really hurt, really disappointed, upset, or even angry. And I know that for me, growing up with my dad, who was addicted to alcohol, there were so many times that I had broken promises and felt let down, and honestly it felt absolutely soul crushing. So this is really relatable to me. I do understand what that feels like, and the emotional impact of those moments really stay with us and weigh us down. It can keep us stuck in feelings of resentment or sadness or disbelief. And it also affects our relationships, so it's really hard to forge those trusting relationships as well. Maybe you've got really low expectations of yourself and others, and that's a kind of way to protect yourself should anything go wrong. You know, it's better to have those low expectations than actually be let down again by someone. So it's like this self-protection mechanism. So today we're going to start to just tap through those feelings and hopefully begin to release the hold that they have over us, all right? So before we begin, just a reminder that by tapping along with me, you agree to take full responsibility for your own health and well-being, okay? And what we're going to do first of all is just take a moment to tune in, because we want to find that specific event where you felt let down. So you might want to close your eyes here. Just take a moment, just tuning in. Thinking back, tune into a memory of being let down. Broken promise. Now, this could be recently if you want to, or it could go as far back as being a child. But we're looking for a specific time that you felt let down by someone in your life. Okay, so just finding that moment, that event. I want you to tune into that, and we're going to work out what the intensity of that is, okay? The emotional charge of that event. So 10 is like the most emotional charge you can feel, the highest activated, really distressed when you think about it. And 0 is completely neutral, like no feelings either way about the event, all right? So just think about where the feelings sit on that scale of 1 to 10. Make a mental note of that, because we're going to check in on for this number again at the end of the tapping session. All right, okay, so take a breath, start tapping on the side of the hand, repeating after me either in your mind or out loud. Even though I was deeply let down by, just say the person or event here, and it still hurts, I'm learning to accept my emotions and where I am today. Even though I have this pain and disappointment from being let down, and it feels really heavy on my heart, I'm doing the best I can, and that's okay. Even though I feel hurt and upset by this specific event, and it still impacts me, I deeply and completely love, honour and accept myself. Up to the eyebrow point. I was really let down by them, and it hurt so much. Side of the eye, I trusted them and they didn't come through for me. Under the eye, this pain is still here and I feel it in my body. You might want to just think about where in your body this comes up for you. We hold so many emotions in our body. So just tune into that. If there's nothing, that's okay too, don't worry. Under the nose, I can't believe they let me down like that. How could they do that? Chin point, it made me feel small and unimportant. Collarbone point, I don't know how to move on from this disappointment. Under the arm, it's like this pain has been stuck inside of me for so long. Top of the head, I'm still carrying this weight and it's weighing me down. And back to the eyebrow point. I feel angry and sad when I think about this. And you can say whatever else you're feeling here. I feel. Side of the eye. It's not fair that they let me down like this. Under the eye. I trusted them and they hurt me. Just allow anything to come up. It's okay. If you're feeling emotional, just let it come up. Tap through it. Under the nose. This disappointment is so real and it's really hard to let this go. Chin points. It feels like a wound that hasn't healed. Collarbone point. And I feel this in my body. But most of all, I feel it in my heart. Under the arm, I can still feel that sense of disappointment. Top of the head, and I don't know how to release this. I don't know if I can. Eyebrow point. But what if it's possible that I could start to heal from this? I guess it could be possible. Side of the eye, maybe I could begin to understand why this happened. Maybe not. Under the eye, in the past, I've overcome so much, so many curveballs, so many challenges. Under the nose, and I acknowledge how strong I've been. Chin point, maybe I can gather strength from those past experiences now. Collarbone point, I've made it through challenges before. I can get through this. Under the arm, I could consider letting go of the emotions but keeping the lessons, keeping the wisdom, but only if that feels right. Top of the head, maybe I can start to release this pain, even if it's just a little bit. Just a little bit of relief could make a big difference. Eyebrow point, I give myself permission to release this now. Side of the eye, it's safe for me to let go of the disappointment. Under the eye, I'm willing to release the pain of being let down. I'm willing. Under the nose, I wonder if I can free myself from this. Chin point, it's safe for me to move forward even if I was let down. I don't have to stay there. Collarbone, I'm willing to let go of this heavy burden now. And then just letting go here, maybe going back to that area in your body where you felt this earlier. And just imagining that sensation changing. Maybe it's getting lighter. Maybe it's dissipating or dissolving. Letting go. Under the arm, I can release this pain. I don't have to carry it anymore. Top of the head, I wonder if I can start to feel lighter and more at peace. Eyebrow point, I give myself permission to feel safe in this moment, even if I was let down. Side of the eye, it's safe for me to release this from my heart. Under the eye, I'm willing to let go of the sadness, the anger, the hurt. Under the nose, I don't need to hold on to this any longer. Chin point, I choose to release it. I choose to feel lighter. Collarbone point. I invite lightness into my heart, and it's safe to let this go. Under the arm, I give myself permission to let go of the weight I've been carrying all this time. Top of the head, I'm ready to release this and welcome more peace into my life. And do one last round, positive affirmations. Eyebrow point, I am strong and resilient. I'm strong and resilient. Side of the eye, I choose to embrace peace and calm. I choose to embrace peace and calm. Under the eye, I am capable of healing. I am capable of healing. Under the nose, I deserve to feel light and free. I deserve to feel light and free. Chin point, I'm open to trusting myself and others again. Collarbone point, I am safe and I honour my emotions. Under the arm, I choose peace and I invite it into my heart. Top of the head, and I deeply and completely love, honour and accept myself. Beautiful. Take a deep breath. Let all that integrate for a moment and let go. Now close your eyes and just reflect on that again. We're just going to notice if anything's changed or shifted. And going back to that score, how intense does the emotion feel compared to before we started tapping? And hopefully you'll feel lighter and that emotional charge has lessened. But if not, that's okay too. Just reminding yourself that healing is an ongoing process, and you've taken a really important step today by just showing up for yourself. Like, that is massive, so well done you. Keep tapping if needed and know that you are doing the best that you can do. Thank you so much for tapping with me today. Take care.